Hello there, students. Today we're looking at U.S. History Semester A, and we're focusing on the Unit 2, the Foundation of the United States, and our main focus will be America's Founding Documents tutorial. Please remember to have your notebook ready in order that you can take notes, as those notes will help you to answer the questions in this tutorial, to do well on your test, and to do well on your unit activity. The objective for this lesson is that you will analyze the evolution of America's founding documents from the Articles of Confederation all the way to the United States Constitution. Let's move on. We are now on page 24 of the American Founding Documents tutorial, and this is your lesson activity, the 3/5 compromise. Let's read the directions here so we'll know what to do. Read the instruction for this self-check activity, type in your response to each question, and check your answers. At the end of the activity, write a brief evaluation of your work. Activity: how do you feel about the 3/5 compromise? Was it a wise decision by the framers of the Constitution to keep the nation united, or was it an unacceptable compromise, even at the cost of the nation's breaking up over the issue of slavery, as happened later on during the Civil War, 1861 to 1865? Write a 2 to 3 paragraph response to support your answer. Now, this is very important because we're talking about 3/5 compromise. We're talking about human beings, in this case African Americans, and how they were treated in the original document, which is the U.S. Constitution. Make sure that if you have questions about this, you can always go back to this tutorial, and you can always research online. Just make sure that whatever you find online, it has to be written in your own words. You cannot copy and paste. That's a complete no for any assignment that you submit anywhere, basically. Your work has to be your original work. And you need to provide a 3-paragraph essay here, basically. One introduction, then another paragraph as your body paragraph, and a conclusion. By the way, I highly recommend that you take your time and do a 5-body paragraph, which is an introduction, a 3-body paragraph, and a conclusion. Let's move on. We are now on page 28 of the American Founding Documents tutorial, and this activity is fairly simple. All you're doing is you're grabbing these tiles here, which have concepts such as the Great Compromise, the 3/5 compromise, federalism, and electoral college, and you're plugging them right here, anywhere where they belong. Make sure that you know exactly what each one is. This way you can plug them in the first time and hit submit, and you should be able to move on to the next activities. Also, make sure that you go all the way to the end of this tutorial, reviewing the content that's being given to you. We're now on page 28, but the tutorial itself goes all the way to page 40. Make sure that you are going all the way to the end. This way you get the best from this particular tutorial, and that will help you answer the questions, help you answer your test. It'll help you answer your unit activity in a way that will impress your teacher. And I will see you in the next tutorial.